Everything from that fence all the way to the freeway. No, this fence right here. Yeah, this is a pile of wood. It's historical wood. No, well, there was another barn on the property, and they tore it down and just put all this wood here. But we've used this on stage a lot. If you've noticed, a lot of the sets and so on have incorporated some, old wood and antique pieces of stuff. So, we've kind of drawn from this as sort of what's going on, kind of at the church. Now, I want to bring you over to this platform so you can see a little more, but in a few minutes we'll do that after they come down. But if you look over here, you can kind of see what looks like a garden that's coming together, and we'll walk by that in just a few minutes. That's where they grow the food that they give to the
Open Heart Kitchen.
Yeah, Open Heart Kitchen. That's it. And they call it the Eden Project, or they also call it the Eden Project and so on. Yeah. So there's people out there that are working. If you like working in the garden and being part of a group rather than doing it all by yourself, you can kind of come out here and work on the weekends and during the week. And do you remember Barb's last name?
Barbara Stott.
Stott. Okay.
S-T-O-T-T.
Yeah, she's the one who runs that. And
she was with Muds.
Oh, okay.
She ran the Muds garden.
So she ran the garden for Muds Restaurant.
And they do that when?
Usually on the weekends. I see people out here. I don't know if she's out here during the week also.
Barbara?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes, she's got a whole team of people that work on that garden. So it just, they have an email list for the garden.
So if you want to be part of the team, you can certainly email Dave Nielsen and we'll put you in touch.
Yeah.
All right. Let's walk out this way and give Emily that time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Started behind us right here.
You're just not doing a good enough job. You're leaving out all the important information.
She's a fast talker.
That's good. I don't want to do it at the moment. Oh, I know. But yeah.
Let's move forward a little if other people want to get on. So if you look out here, you can see, again, the property runs right to where the freeway is, a few feet ahead of that. And then if you look where that stand of eucalyptus trees, that's where that edge of the property is. That's what this large group of eucalyptus is. We're standing right here on the property. And then the tallest pine tree out there is the edge of the property that we have here. So even with the church built, there'll still be a lot of land for lots of other kinds of things. There'll be this whole section here and then another big section back out there. I don't know, what do you want to do with that? Yeah. Put out a football field for the kids to play in, grass, skate park. Go-kart track. Or think about the kinds of things that we could do out there. Would you want some kind of big tent for various kinds of gathering? Would you want a place if you wanted to camp out there? Different kinds of ministries that you might like. I guess I used to have horses here. Somebody was running a ministry where they would take kids was it autistic kids horseback
Yeah,
riding?
Friends for the Heart.
Yeah, so that was something that kind of came out of that livestock barn.
Well, that was an idea that somebody wanted to put here.
So you wanted to put here.
We just couldn't accommodate them. One of the gals who does that is in our congregation, Jenny
Okay.
Marsh.
Okay.
And they found a permanent home, so that's great over at the Hagen Farm.
Okay.
But that was one thing that I just thought, well, what a fabulous idea. We weren't ready to do it at the time.
Right, right.
But that's the kind of thing that we do. Yeah. Well, I think the airport is a total feature. Look at these planes. When you ever see
Now, for those of you in the know, that's a World War II plane. It has
See,
a
there you
distinctive
go.
sound because of the radial engine, unlike the opposing piston
No.
engines of the small planes that go up.
But
So there's a lot of historical planes here. There's, P-51 Mustangs. There's T-6 trainers. There's all kinds of stuff that, especially on the weekends, they kind of come out and they do that.
But this is a good spot to really see how big this property is. I mean, if you think about it, it goes from that telephone pole over there, it goes over to this pine tree, it goes all the way up to the freeway over by that big stand of eucalyptus, and then it goes over those eucalyptus to where you came in. I mean, it really from this vantage point, I think you get a sense of how large this property is. And then just to think that we could use this 6 acres that go all the way down to that telephone pole way down there, for a very low cost, the city would lease that to us. That's already part of our permit. I mean, it just really becomes a sizable property to do things with. So it can serve our needs for years out here.
And by years, it's not 10 years. I mean, we're talking 50 years, or
Yeah.
maybe 100 years of stuff going on at this site.
That was one of the greatest things I saw last week. I was moving some of these pavers that we did last week, and I found one that some little kid had written, and in his dream was that this is going to be my church the rest of my life, and I'll be out here. I just thought, oh yeah, that's great.
Any questions? Anything else? All right. Let's watch your step, and then we'll go over and kind of take a look at the garden.
Holy, it's warm out. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, it is. Pretty out here, though.
I didn't know you did wine tours.
I worked my way through college.
Good job. No wonder you have such a ability.
No, it was kind of nice because they used the tour guide to weekend stuff. And that was ready to
Ow, ow, ow.
It's awesome.
A greenhouse here where they can grow veggies all year
Yeah,
round.
so
I could
cool.
see it. A chicken coop.
Good to see you.
Are you a wine snob?
No. Although. So if you want to just lean up against this car.
I don't think I know you guys. I'm Greg.
Emily?
Nice to meet you guys. I'm going to meet a few couples today. That's been fun.
Yeah.
See, how long have you guys been coming?
He doesn't. I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long have you been coming?
I think
I think we're gonna, well,
Tree of the knowledge of good and evil.
for, it'll look pretty. I think they'll be making some pumpkins or something out there. I know last year they grew a whole bunch of tomatoes, and they're setting some stuff up there.
So what are they growing now?
They're going to plant here next week.
Oh, okay.
So they just got the deer fence up this week.
Because last year
the deer
they
were-
had the fences just around the little rows.
Uh-huh.
You know, this is a little more efficient to do.
Yeah. Good.
And so there's some fruit trees over there. The one that's sort of yellowish is, I believe, a lemon. It's some kind of citrus. And those other three are apple trees. They haven't grown really big because the deer eat all the foliage off of them. But now the deer fence is up, they'll
Yeah.
probably start growing a little more.
That'd be good.
But people come out here, as they say, and they volunteer and they work, and then they take the food and they give it to the homeless folks.
Very nice.
And then that's the barn where we started. I'm going to let you guys go here because I know a lot of cars are there. But I thought I'd ask if there are any other questions or anything else you guys
Where's
want.
the lemonade?
Oh,
Gotta get the.
I guess it's over there,
On the
right
other
at the,
side.
Yeah.
on the other side. I'll walk over that way.
Thank you.
Good job.
Yeah, very nice.
Thanks.
Lemonade's still there.
Good.
And it's worth the walk.
Absolutely.
Lemonade?
Yep.
Everything.
Okay. Actually, it's a little movie.
Okay.
What's your email?
Hello, lowercase MICHELLADEMPSCY@yahoo.com.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Mine is-
Michelle.
Michelle.
Okay. Thank you.
Mine is
All right. What's yours?
rdb45@hotmail.com.
All right.
All lowercase. You know me. I'm Renee.
I know.
Remember?
Okay.
Spirit West Coast.
What's yours?
I'm Debbie Stansell, and I'm at DEBSTAN
Okay.
at Comcast.net.
Okay. Very good. Thanks, ladies.
Hey, that'll be nice.